A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Chargers. Fielded about a yard deep. A big hit. Knocked out sideways at the 18-yard line. Now Gordon. Big hold to the 30. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
That's a sight the Denver fans are used to seeing. Passes falling incomplete against their defense. Number one in pass defense in 2016, but they give up less than 200 yards per game.
Yeah, 186. Only team in the league to allow less than 200 per contest.
Elite cover guys and big-time pass rushers.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. To throw is Rivers. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Now Rivers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Offense still needing 10 yards, 2nd down. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Third down now following the run. From the gun, Rivers. Finds his target. It's Gates. How many times have we seen this? Rivers to Gates on 3rd down to keep the Charger drive alive. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did. Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down. On third down, Rivers. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro linebacker. It's Von Miller, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together.
All right, here we go.
First carry of the ball game now. It's C.J. Anderson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
Let's go.
On second down, here's Simeon. And he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. And now a first down following that long gain. They go play action here on first down. Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Simeon. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Hey, watch this, watch this.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
Detroit! Hurry up, here we go!
Following the penalty, Anderson. Anderson a first down and more. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. C.J. Anderson from 17 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is fielded at the goal line. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out come the Chargers. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether there's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Chargers here with a football. They're looking at a 3rd and 6 here to start things out. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And right side, Henry's got it. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Brandon, I had a first-round grade on Hunter Henry coming out of Arkansas for his ability to get downfield and create openings, create space, and he proved his worth as a rookie tight end in 2016.
34 catches, led all rookie tight ends in the league. Rivers on first down. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to.
There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown, L.A. Melvin Gordon, 53 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And they'll want to hold on to that football. That is the first NFL touchdown scored by the Los Angeles Chargers. Now, if you want to talk AFL, first Los Angeles Chargers touchdown since New Year's Day of '61.
Yeah, they played in the AFL Championship that day against the Houston Oilers. So how about that? A return for the L.A. Chargers, triumphantly finding the end zone.
And a ball that will live in the trophy case for years to come. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First and 10, Simeon. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And on second and 10 now. Now Simeon. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. So it's third and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dive. Out of the gun, Simeon. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Fourth down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon. Travis Benjamin deep for the Chargers. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Returning, it's Benjamin. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like...
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Zach Kerr in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Third and long for Rivers. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get all back in one play.
Yeah, third and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From the 50, it's Simeon. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's brought down. Simeon finding Thomas there to give the Broncos a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a play fake here on first down. They'll find a rookie from La Tech. It's Carlos Henderson. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And he is knocked down from the side at the 13-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's Simeon now on second down. Throw left side complete. It's Sanders. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. Now Simeon. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's McKenzie. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on. And as you said, mount it in your trophy case. Fantastic. Hopefully the first of many.
And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Chargers coming out of the field now. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Rivers. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. Rivers has been through this many times as he'll hustle his guys to the line. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Chargers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Open man, it's Allen. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Rivers saying, welcome back, Mr. Allen. It's a Charger first down. On 1st and 10, Rivers trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag. Down. So let's see what this is about. And a great spot to start this drive from here.
All right, here we go. Come on now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They run. Anderson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.